All right, guys, I've recently asked you guys on Instagram to send me over some questions going over SMA, life and business in general. So in this video, I'm going to try and give you as much value as possible. I'm going to break them down and we're just going to get straight into them, okay? So the first question I've got here is, what is the best advice you could give to a 16 years old? Now, I just want to say, if you're thinking about this stuff, if you get into the world of 16 years old, you are still well ahead of your competition, but that shouldn't actually play on your mind. You should think, okay, instead of thinking I'm way ahead anyway, because that will slow you down, think, how can I take advantage? So the best advice I could give to a 16-year-old is become fundamentally just obsessed with taking advantage that you are young in order to achieve your goals. So I'm guessing you want to become a successful entrepreneur, etc. Become obsessed with beating your competition. If I could go back to the 16-year-old Luke, I'd just say, look, you've got an opportunity here. Become obsessed, become ruthless, compound the habits, actually take everything incredibly seriously at this young age and ignore the people that's telling you, you should chill out, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, it's too risky. I would tell myself to completely ignore that because they don't understand the vision you have. So if I could go back to my 16-year-old self, and I think a really, really good piece of advice, because you've all heard, read, meditate, do this, blah, blah, blah. But I'm telling you, become ruthless. Absorb your mindset where you just want to become a ruthless winner. Okay, I wanted to become a winner at 17. I decided I wanted to become a winner. And in a year, I may have just done that. Okay, so if I could give advice to a 16-year-old and you really want to become a successful entrepreneur, do all this stuff, become ruthless. Be obsessed with your goals to a point where doing anything else is just silly because you don't even want to. Okay, that's the best advice I can give. The second question is, are you still controlling SMA through your laptop or is everything automated? Yeah, so when you get a point in your agency, you don't actually do much. You more work on the business opposed to in the business. So I don't have to spend my time too much now like doing this, sending outreach, doing onboarding forms, because it's all kind of automated by my team. But of course, I still operate from a MacBook. And that's why I bought this MacBook. Travels like this. I can just, check up on the team, etc. But it's all on my phone anyway. I can check team members. And me and Hobby do actually do deep work sessions out here. Everything on the laptop. So we'll go on the Google Drives, the Discords, everything, and just kind of operate from there. Work on client calls, etc. So yeah, you can do everything from the laptop, and that's how we're kind of operating at the moment. We're actually setting time aside to work because we know we're like, yeah, let's chill in this villa. But like also, I kind of want to do work. We do enjoy work, so we're like, yeah, let's block out some deep work sessions, and we're just working in the living room there, and we do it completely through the laptop. Everything's there. Lucid charts, templates we need to build out for clients, everything's there. Go high level onboarding forms, all that good stuff. So we are operating completely through the laptop, which is the joy and which is kind of the reward you get through having a kind of online business. You get to be anywhere in the world. You get to make money from anywhere in the world, and that is personally, I'm so grateful that I've got this opportunity in 2023 to be 18, young, hungry, and ambitious in order to actually achieve these goals and live this life, okay? So, yes, we're still controlling everything automated, but if you're at the start, doesn't mean you can. You've got a lot of work to do, okay? Somebody put, how did you decide when to quit your job? So I'm obviously extremely young. I'm 18. I quit a job and college in order to actually go all in on this business. I actually was doing the job before college because I dropped out of college because I wanted to do something in my life. I wanted to make money. I was annoyed just being stuck in a college classroom, not really teaching me anything. So I went and worked in London for a bit, but I hated it, hated the 9-to-5 life. Couldn't believe that people do it. I couldn't believe that this is possibly going to be the rest of my life. So I knew I needed to do something. I went back to college to give myself part-time work for the agency to build Multiply X, it was at the time. And then when I actually decided to quit college is when we had a couple clients. We had already done kind of 2K, 3K with the e-com. Although I knew that wasn't the long-term play. I knew that wasn't what we were long-term be. I was confident I'd made my first couple £1,000s online. And I think when you actually go through that transition where you're trying something, you're doing it on your laptop, you're trying, into actually, making thousands of pounds through your laptop, through your phone, that's when you actually, kind of get this confidence for like, okay, I can go all in. So I decided to drop out of college, no qualifications, don't need that, and decided to go all in with the business. And I'm forever grateful that I did because I get to be here. And yeah, so someone asked, how do I make sure my clients are getting good results from my service delivery, and how do I do so? So I actually have loads of videos on my channel going over service delivery, but I would say this is a really, really good question. I can tell the person who asked this has a good mindset in order to scale their agency, because the most important thing you can do is nail down your service delivery. I really, really think service delivery, the product you are selling to your clients, is going to be the marketing force for your acquisition in the future. It's going to make or break whether you can bring on 50K, 30K of new revenue every single month. It's going to be down to the service you actually deliver for your clients. So in our agency, we let go of a few clients, which sounds crazy to you right now, but like, you really realize that like clients you can always get. And we've gone back a few steps to go really, really forward, we believe, because we've built out an offer where, one, you can't replicate it. Two, it doesn't matter what the price is because no one can outprice us. Too many agencies are like competing on price, and that's why they're not doing so well. And we've actually built out an offer where it's like our clients are almost guaranteed to win. Our clients are almost guaranteed to get results. A lot of agencies, results are extremely unpredictable, and this is simply an impossible way to scale. You can't just predict whether your client's going to win. Maybe he'll win, maybe he won't, right? That's not what you want to do for your business, right? So how to have good service delivery? Like I said, hire the fulfillment specialist. Like I said in a load of videos, you should never be running around doing service delivery for yourself. You know, I've scaled a short form content agency, strictly just short forms like edits and helping with the scripting to 10K per month. I never ever edited a short. That's like the best piece of like analogy I can kind of print into your mind for you to be like, oh wait, yeah, I never need to do fulfillment, right? I've never edited a short in my life. So it's about going to the fulfillment specialist, building out the infrastructure, and actually make sure the systems that you build are the ones that are going to make your clients scale. Okay, so maybe Facebook ads, the way you do it, appointment setting, the content infrastructure you implement, making sure that they are actually good enough in order to get your results. Okay. Someone put need guidance at SMA. This YouTube channel provides so much guidance, and with SMA, there's a load of other channels as well. You can go to advice and stuff. So if you are struggling for any SMA advice, you can obviously go down to the free Discord as well, and there's tons of advice for you guys in there. And the last question is, where did you go? That's actually a question. I'm not just saying that to flex. There's a couple questions here. I'm not that famous, and I did. So we're running out of villa in Spain. We're just chilling here as a kind of company retreat, kind of a little celebration for all the hard work we've done, kind of reflection on the year. Yeah, it's been a crazy year. It's probably been the best. It's been the best year of my life. Also the most painful in moments, because when you are at the bottom, it's like, God damn, you know, or this and last year. This year's been the best year of my life, but this kind of whole season, I would say, of my life. So July up to now has been the craziest, but yeah, I couldn't ask for a different life generally. So that's gonna be the Q&A. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you received some value there. And if you haven't added me on Instagram, it's lukejackson.mx. And if you want in the Agency Network free Discord, there's a free course on there. And yeah, go have fun. I hope you guys are doing well. I'll see you soon. Peace.